How's it going, guys? It's the Sluices here, and we're here down on the west coast. We're at our mate's claim, and he's just doing his clean-up from his day of dredging. He's put one shovel down the dredge, and you can already see some big bits of gold showing up in the mat, so hopefully he's going to have a good haul. How's it going, guys? It's the Sluices here. After that quick wee dredging visit, we thought we'd go do some fossicking for ourselves to hopefully find some good gold. So we'll come up to this location, and this is the clay bottom, what you call the clay bottom. So it's not bedrock, but it essentially serves as the bedrock. The gold cannot penetrate through that clay. So I've come along here. This looks like there's a good wee mound in the clay, sort of act as a riffle. Nice wee low pressure zone here, real easy digging. Came in, scraped off the bottom here, and that is a good pan. That's quite a chunky flake there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7 other flakes. That'll add up real quickly from in there. So what we've done is we're hoping it'll continue all the way along this clay stuff. Gold dog. So Dad's just in here doing some digging. We've got the A52, the big sluice set up, and we're going to hopefully get some colour. Just shoving straight into that. It'll catch all the gold. It's a very good recovery sluice. Creek's warring up at the moment. It's rained a heap, so it's going really well. And hopefully get some colour. I've cleaned out this boil hole here. As you can see, it's extremely deep. Still at the bottom, there's still material in there. But I thought I'll pan this down and see if there's enough gold to warrant continuing. Quite a bit of black sand, but believe it or not, there's zero gold. So I don't think that borehole would be catching. There could be heaps of gold on the bottom, but if there was lots on the bottom, you'd expect there to be at least some in the upper material, especially in a clay bottom river like this. So I might carry on. So we've went a few pans without getting very much gold, other than the one I did over in the clay over there. But Dad, sure enough, has come up here nearer to the sluice, and he did a bit of a test. So once again, clay bottom right there. He tested just a bit off the clay bottom, up in this gravel bar along here. Look at this. That's a good wee chunky flake. Not a picker, but it's a big flake, and there's also some smaller colours in there, indicating promise. So we're going to probably move the sluice up to there, where Dad is. Set the A52 up there so we can just dig here, shovel straight in. Get to it. So we'll move the sluice up, and it's the perfect location. Nice and balanced, full flow, not too full that the gold's not going to be in caught, but enough flow that all the fines get washed down, like that'll demonstrate. Just like that. And the big rocks simply just need to be raked down. That's the shovel done. Another shovel. A52 is such a solid sluice. If you want one, you can pick it up from DredgeNZ. But shoveling through, we've just got all this material on the gravel bar here, straight over, straight in. If the sluice was going, if these rocks were going through, we could both shovel full speed. And honestly, even as is, I reckon it's probably faster than a high banker. If there was a bit more space, I'd be getting in there, doing a shovel here and there as well. The only downside is the tailings do need to be cleared off here and there. But it is an awesome setup here. Awesome. Catch you up when we're getting more gold. The colours in the pans are looking good. I did another test and there was still a few nice flakes. So hopefully it's like that all through here. And who knows, we might get a couple of grams.
back on this shovel, hard work. Good fun, man. That's the papa. That's the bottom of the river.
So that, yeah, there as Dad said, yeah, that's the papa they call it, the clay bottom. The bottom of the river where hopefully most of the gold will be trapped in. We've just, yeah, been digging off, clearing off all this bar here. That's sort of the side bank here, so we haven't been going into that. We've just sort of done the bank along the side of it, and hopefully pays off nicely. Sluice is just roaring through, getting all the gold. It's sort of deposited in this gravel bar along here. It's more compacted up there, but the sort of slightly looser gravels along here on this papa on the side here, it's sort of been compacted along here. So we just got quite a good amount of gold out of there, and we're sort of continuing up into there. And after that, the gold sort of just appears to disappear. So then we'll move all the rocks back in and clean the sluice out. The colour's still showing. That's the sort of stuff we're getting a pan. 3, 4, 5 nice big flakes. So it's definitely going to add up quickly, especially when we can dig both of us fast into the A52. You're getting one of those every 15 seconds, 20 seconds, it adds up quickly. Keep going. Right, we've sort of run out of pay dirt, so we're just taking the sluice out. Hopefully we have some colour. We were hoping for a few grams today, but sadly the material sort of ran out, so I'd be happy even if we just ended up with 1 gram or so. Yeah, we'll have to see really. Put it up here.
Right, let's get this thing off. Get that gold. I reckon there's that.
Hopefully there's a nice show of colour. Oh, you can see some gold already through there. You can see right through that cell. So we might have something.
Please put away this.
So to unscrew this screen, it's just held in place by this washer here, and then these 2 wee clips. But these clips can get quite jammed, but we need to flip them out. Just like that. Now the screen's ready to come off.
To go up or?
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see a gold.
Oh!
It's quite a nice show of colour in there.
Well, let's have the sluice off there. Oh, all to one side.
Sluice was, yeah, the sluice must have been on a bit of an angle. Oh, there's a nice chunky. You can see all the
up here.
Gold up there. Look at all that. There's just
beauty!
Yeah, just a line of colour.
Oh, that's quite exciting.
It looks like, yeah, it could have some promise. It's a shame the sluice was to one side. Like as you can see on the other side, there's only sporadic wee pieces of gold. So next time we need to focus on it being more straight. I can see level. I can see there's some gold there. There's some gold there. That's getting quite far down. But hopefully we caught it all. Can't see any of those bottom mats, so that's good. But yeah, it's quite a lot of colour. Awesome.
This is the gold for a couple of hours. Not bad. Like, it's nice in the pan there. It's nice shiny gold.
We're just doing the cleanup, so I'm just back spinning the material back into my pan, making sure I don't spin back any gold. Then to double check, I'll spin it off. I'll just pan off that stuff with back spin back, and then I can see, make sure there's no gold coming off. It's, in my opinion, the best way to separate your gold from your black sand up the river. I didn't actually bring a snuffer bottle today too, we couldn't find it, so this is quite handy to do.
Sounds like you know what you're doing. Nice chunky piece of gold in there. Awesome, what do you reckon, Dylan?
Epic. Pretty happy for the amount of work we did. I reckon it is quite a nice haul.
One more look at it.
Oh! I'll show you the total once we get it totally separated.
What do you reckon, Odin? Good?
Yep.
Odin needs a haircut, you can't really see. He's looking for some leads. Here you go, Odin. Odin! There he goes. There he goes. What do you reckon? He does this all day. Just chases and eats leaves. Like a silly dog.
Just turned that entire A52 sluice concentrate, probably half of it was black sand, down to just pure gold. Probably took about quarter an hour. You just sort of, the key is, you just get the real careful, you pan real carefully, sluice it out, make sure you've just got your lights on your top. You just wash off, shake it up, wash off your top few riffles worth of lights every time. Get down to, you're about halfway down to your material, so there's not too much. Backspin, shake that up, pan that off the back while your other material's up here. Just keep back spinning till you get down to just gold. Then you very carefully pan off the side your remaining black spin. Do a last couple of back spins, and you should, if you've got the right technique, get to pure gold without losing a speck. So that is all the gold we've found. It's hard to tell how much it is. My guess is 1.2 grams. Might only be like 0.7, might be like 1.5. We'll have to see. But yeah, we'll get back and we'll weigh it up. That there, we thought we'd come for a bit of a trip. This is the Hokitika Gorge of the Hokitika River. The Hokitika River is the 4th largest river on New Zealand's west coast, and it still doubles in size by the time it reaches the sea. Heaps of massive tributaries feed in, and even this is nothing compared to what it reaches. However, the Hokitika Gorge, it's not so impressive just because of its size, but because of its deep, beautiful blue water. It's absolutely stunning. Have a look at that. All that water there. But yeah, no, it is a very popular local attraction on the west coast. But it is, look at that, how fast that's flowing. It's incredible. It's be 20 metres deep too. It's amazing. But yeah, that's the Hokitika Gorge. In total, the gold weighed up at just under 1 gram. So an awesome day out sluicing. I'd just like to give a massive thank you to all our channel patrons for their support. If you'd like to become a patron as well and receive heaps of bonus perks, for example the location of this video, make sure to check the link in the description below. Outside of that, we'll see you on the next one.